All right, today we're coming at you with a couple tips on how to recover a little bit better, right? It is super important if we're gonna be working out at a high intense level on a regular basis. We wanna make sure that we're taking time to recover as well. Otherwise, you're gonna be finding yourself with aches and pains all the time, stuff, injuries that won't go away, constantly just dealing with things that you're tired of dealing with, right? So one of the biggest things that you can do to avoid injury and recover a little bit better is sleep, right? Sleep is our superpower for our body. And man, it's your way of healing up your cells every night. Most of us are not getting enough sleep, however, right? Research says, hey, we need 7 to 9 hours every single night. Not 6, not 5. Hey, I feel pretty good at 5.5. 7 to 9 is what you need to be getting on a regular basis, especially if you're working out at a high level. That is the single most important thing that you can get. You may think that you're clocking 7 hours, but if you're waking up several times throughout the night, you're restless, you're tossing and turning, those are all things that can play into your body's ability to not get enough sleep. So put your phone down, go to bed a little bit earlier. The other big thing that you can work on is nutrition, right? That is another humongous piece. We hear it all the time. Everybody says, yes, I know I need to eat clean. But if you're drinking alcohol several times throughout the week, you're eating like crap on a regular basis, or here's another one that a lot of you guys are at, you're constantly eating at a deficit, that could be a huge issue in allowing all this recurrent stuff to pop up and these injuries that are just not allowing your body's ability to recover. Alcohol can be a huge limiter. It dehydrates you, just all kinds of negative effects if you're doing it on a constant, regular basis. Obviously, moderation is okay. Same thing with eating at a deficit. If you're constantly eating at a deficit, you're not getting enough food in. Or a lot of CrossFit athletes are under carb, right? You'll go full keto or full paleo and just avoid carbs altogether, and that can be an issue when you're trying to get into some of these high intense workouts, and that's why you're dealing with some of these recurrent injuries. The other thing that you can do is take some active recovery days. Man, you don't need to go into the gym and just completely redline yourself and hit 100% on every single workout. Maybe you take a day where you go in and you're going to hit 80, 85%. And that may be the better way for you to go, so that you can go in, you can take a kind of an active recovery day, or maybe say, I'm not going to move as heavy of a barbell today. So instead of hitting that RX button, maybe you dial it back a little bit. Or hey, maybe you just go in and hit some light stuff like the assault bike and a rower, right? Just get your heart rate elevated a little bit, allow some soreness to get pumped out of those joints and out of those muscles, but still training, but not overtraining. That's the big key with this. Give all those a shot to help you recover better and be a little